pretty interesting considering there's Ryu and Mario. Mario's also gets those early kills.
Yeah, but on the same token, Bayonetta and Sonic, no strangers to killing off the top themselves.
Yeah, I just feel like they'll get more out of the short ceilings if they play it right.
It is unfortunately one of those stage selects where it's you damned if you do, damned if you don't, where no matter what you do, it's going to benefit your opponent too.
I feel like, though, on this transformation on Town City, the blue team's going to get the most leverage out of it. Like, if Ryu gets stuck on one of those platforms, he's going to be harassed by Bayonetta a lot.
Yeah, and we see 3/4 of the teams taking pretty decent percent right now. And yet Mikamora has only obtained 7% on his first stock.
Yeah, he's just sitting back throwing his fireballs over his partner's head. Good strategy. Yeah, he's starting to take some damage.
Yeah, we've still yet to see either team strike first blood. We see JukeBoxHero rushing in after the witch time, getting that up throw. Doesn't land on the platform. That's really unfortunate. That cost him that punish there. He was expecting to get the lagless Shoryu onto the platform. Yeah,
if Mix had spot dodged it instead of shielded it, he wouldn't have been in hit lag, so I think he could have made it. He gets the Shoryuken there.
Yeah, we see both teams go down a stock at this point. A little bit of miscommunication there from Gadiel and LordMix. Went for the back throw instead of the or the down throw into the up smash.
Yeah, it was a good decision from a Mikamora right there. Just throw Bayonetta off the stage to go help your partner, who's Mix was, he had Ryu up in the air, which is not a good position to be in at all.
Yeah, and that's really the thought process you have to make when you're playing doubles. Do you focus on edge guarding, or do you worry about the 2v1 instead? Which, against a character like Bayonetta, like, I wouldn't worry too much about trying to edge guard him.
Oh.
The double Shoryu.
Yeah, all these Shoryukens are really paying off for Jukebox here.
So many of them. That move's busted in singles. It's really silly in dubs, especially when both of your opponents so conveniently land in front of you. But I understand trying to get in there and try to break up the crumple, though. A miniature witch time of his own. Doesn't want to have his partner take too much damage, but instead LordMix cost both of them stocks. Double up tilts. Continuing on now. Bat withering away. And again, wow, 83 this time at post hit.
Yeah, Town City really paying off for Red Team here.
Yeah, it looks like your guess on that was pretty spot on. We have yet to see Gadiel even come close to taking either member of Red Team off the top too. So Bayonetta's benefit already not working out in their favor. And LordMix has yet to show that he's really got those spring ride mix-ups down that make Sonic so dangerous off the top too.
Oh, that was great. LordMix covering the SDI down on it. Just managed to get the back air since Gadiel couldn't follow up on it.
Yeah, it looked like it felt like it had been forever since Ryu had lost his stock. So it's good they're able to finally close that out. Got a little bit lucky there. It doesn't even get the aerial version of the Shoryu after the double up tilt. Focuses out of that up there. Doesn't want to get anywhere near the top against Bayonetta, especially when she can land on that top platform and just reset her resources. B, not enough to do it. Doesn't get the reverse hit.
And if they can take off the stock with Ryu, then they'll put them in the 2v1. Actually be pretty good position. Even at these kill percentages, I'd say that's a blue team's favor.
One thing I was a little bit surprised by there is JukeBoxHero had the grab on Bayonetta on ledge while LordMix stood up and shielded. Oh.
Yeah, you want to hit Bayonetta. If you get witch time, you want to hit Bayonetta basically as witch time. If you hit her.
Now we see, according to Dark Wizzy, the most unwinnable matchup in Smash 4.
Yep, but he does have a 60% lead. So Mix is going to have to respect, Mario's kill options. Up smash, of course.
Yeah, he can't jump in and he can't roll behind either because a back throw will definitely close out too. Has to be very careful as his approach options here, but LordMix does have a full 3.5 minutes to try and form a plan.
Okay. Oh, great two frame there.
Wow. And just like that. Who needs a lead when you can just F smash the ledge?
I was going in Red Team's favor. If they don't ban Town City, which, I mean, I'm not sure if they would if they started on it, but yeah, they're just going to run it back. I mean, it was good reason, so it was working out for them.
Yeah, it went super well for the most part.
Yeah, they just sort of lost it at the end.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, as they say. And Ryu had been putting in work, as we've seen the last couple of sets. JukeBoxHero more than pulling his weight so far in this doubles team.
Oh, that's a little wonky right there.
I guess he just like tried to SDI down and just mashed up the.
Well, he was hanging on the edge, and he just wanted to, I guess, follow up with something. I mean, True Sure, you probably was the best follow up in that situation, because you had I don't remember who it was, but it was someone behind Bayonetta.
Yeah, it was Bayonetta.
Mario, I guess.
Yeah, it was Bayonetta rapid jetting Ryu.
Yeah.
Ooh. And the rarely seen Sonic up smash coming through there. Double up air on Mikamora, but he's going to just escape back to the ledge. The initial scramble really kind of benefiting blue team for the most part. We've seen, as I say that though.
That takes it. It's a pretty even game.
Oh, yeah.
What happened? I didn't see what
So he
happened.
bounced off the stage there as he came back up, and then just didn't spring upwards, and then ended up, I believe, side being to his death there. So that was a unfortunate SD on the behalf of LordMix.
I mean, he was pretty high percent anyway, so it's not. I mean, at least it's not him SDing at 0.
Right, of course. That's one of those worst possible situations. But
So
we do see a decent lead now developing for Red Team.
yeah, 2-stock lead right now. I'm not sure if they had this type of lead in the first game. I'm not sure if they ever reached a 2-stock lead. I think it was only 1-stock ever, but still working out for them.
Wow, I really liked that from LordMix. He saw the fact that JukeBoxHero was trying to focus out of the Bayonetta combos and had actually escaped, and just grabbed him immediately out of the focus and went for the up throw. Ooh, good focus there on Bayonetta, but doesn't follow up to take the stock, and ends up getting a team kill instead.
Yeah, but Mario with the only character with 3 stocks still.
All right, we'll take that bullet art damage. No
For
real
those of
conversion.
you that don't know, if you hold A after like a forward smash or something from Bayonetta, there's a hitbox that still like retains there, so it can make punishing it a little bit harder if you're not careful.
Yeah, nothing quite feels worse than reading the fact that Bayonetta is going for something and then not being able to follow up with your punish.
Oh, reverse up smash, that was great.
Beefcake, or excuse me, yeah, well, Beefcake tag. JukeBoxHero just kind of landing with these focuses and getting away with it. Just follows the rollback, and now LordMix kind of in a bad way. Doesn't get the strong hitbox on, just a little bit extra damage now. He was able to pull this off the last game. I don't think we're going to see it this time, though. There's one.
Take the stop.
And this, I mean, this entire set right now can be defined. Oh.
He's gonna get the hit and then SD.
I mean, this entire set can be defined by the fact right now that LordMix did SD right there. I mean, if he had been able to hold on to the stock just a little bit longer, we probably would have seen a different outcome in the game too there, just because it really did make that difference.
So.
Where do you expect Game 3 to start?
Oh,
Never mind, we know.
That was pretty quick. They knew where they were going. I mean, it makes sense. Sonic, Ryu. I'm actually so surprised they didn't ban the stage, to be honest. I'm guessing they banned Smashville.
I could see that. That'd be the one that you would dump. I don't think Bayonetta benefits too much from this stage, but I mean, we all know how well Sonic does on FD.
Yeah, I think it's more so that Ryu won't do well here in doubles, just because landing's a lot harder with no platforms to help you out. And he has that focus, but both these characters do have multi-hit moves. especially Bayonetta.
Holy
right there,
cow!
It was, I think, it was down air into up tilt?
It was either
Or not up tilt, down air into
down air to
Shoryu, I
Shoryu.
think.
And killed at 85 post hit too.
Yeah,
No rage.
Not a lot of rage.
Fantastic conversion there from JukeBoxHero. The other thing that'll be interesting to see JukeBoxHero on this stage is how well he'll be able to keep up with all the other people. Ryu's not the fastest run or walk speed.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little bit harder to help out his partner if he's getting 2v1. That's something I run into playing Villager a lot in doubles. Is sometimes I can't help my teammate a lot because, like, say I get sent off the stage and I'm ballooning back to the stage, it just takes so long.
Yeah, it's just a guaranteed 2v1 at that point.
Yeah, well, it's like that's just a downfall to a lot of these slower characters that a lot of people don't really take advantage of. Sometimes they'll want to try to edge guard Ryu, but instead they can just 2v1 their opponent. Yeah,
and edge guarding Ryu is no small feat either. Oh my gosh, the save there from Mikamora after LordMix had forward smashed Gadiel. That was a dead Bayonetta, and instead he just lives a little bit longer.
Yeah, good roll rate though.
Good dash attack there on the ledge against Gadiel. Mikamora deciding between edge guarding more and then ended up going back and fighting instead. Loses the stock there.
Sorry, they still have, well, I guess it's pretty even, but I mean, Bayonetta's a little bit closer to death. Oh, right there. Yep. Then, I'm going to say than Ryu.
And now Ryu, I mean, at this point, Ryu basically becomes a character with all this rage.
Yeah, oh, yep, that force smash will take it.
Yeah, it goes for the high committal option of the Shoryuken there.
Yeah, Mikamora couldn't help him out.
LordMix just sat there waiting with the charged forward smash.
It's something to note. Oh, good witch time. Let's see what he makes out of it. A lot of damage. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say if Bayonetta's like witch twisting someone or side being someone in doubles, if like someone gets caught up into it, it really messes up the timing. So usually, at least one of them will escape.
We see another miscommunication there from Mix and Gadiel with the back throw instead of the down throw into the up smash. Costing themselves stocks right now is not safe to do. But they close out that Ryu stock at only 85%.
Oh, up tilt Shoryu. Mario gonna want to play really careful here.
Goes for the full focus charge there. Doesn't get anything out of it.
Oh, that's a great up smash. Really good.
Hit him. You gotta hit him. You cannot let Sonic get a back throw right now.
Yeah.
Wow, just reads the run in and just immediately Shoryu's.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, definitely not out of the possibility. You just need to get up tilt Shoryu on Bayonetta. You really want to do it before you get death percent, because if you get the up tilt Shoryu, then Sonic's gonna be able to punish you.
Yeah, as we saw earlier in this game too.
Yeah, so you want to do it before you reach kill percent, so that the punish won't be gained.
Now, unfortunately for JukeBoxHero, both of these characters do kind of do well against Ryu in neutral, in 1v1s.
Yeah, guys sit back and shoot bullet arcs. Oh, yeah, that's gonna take it.
All right, and excuse me. Words are failing me towards the end of this.